got some pretty explosive material here. It's been flying around for a while, waiting for the right time to land. And when it hits, it's gonna hit close to home, Gettysburg.
Smells like scandal.
So we've been tracking the fallout of the Adams County prison scandal until County Commissioner Jim Martin puts the quash on our lead investigative reporter, Vanessa Pelliccio.
Since then, we've had a flurry of puff pieces
About how well Adams County is taking care of their veterans.
Well, let me show you one particular Wounded Warrior story here in Gettysburg. Now, this channel's not about me.
It says Leonidas in the title.
It's about cronyism and corruption that's taken hold in our county seat while y'all out working paying for it.
As a senior in high school, I watched the second plane hit the Twin Towers and signed up to fight the day after I turned 18. I was a sergeant in a sapper company hunting roadside bombs in Mosul, Iraq, the Islamic State's capital city.
Hey, watch your sector. Don't worry about body parts.
My military career ended when a 300-pound bomb found my truck first, causing multiple spinal and brain injuries.
Returning home, I was caught in the Physical Disability Board of Review scandal.
Whereas the Department of Defense medically separated instead of medically retiring wounded warriors, saving money by kicking veterans out to suffer the VA healthcare system.
Despite this, I worked through my injuries
And continued to kick ass for America in various capacities for another 6 years, until my injuries prevented me from doing so.
Bonjour. Along the way, I was wrapped up in multiple VA scandals.
Never getting treatment despite being medically separated for it.
After 11 years of fighting for our defense, I returned home to Gettysburg to spend time with family and battle the VA.
The Times had great things to say about Stan Clark. I found him to be very caring and compassionate and let him handle my claim. Inevitably, the VA kicks back my claim and I have 60 days for a quick review or an appeal that takes me years. Stan advises I take the quick review and awaits confirmation. Here is where I confirm with Stan and his reply. 2 weeks later in the same email chain, he again asks for my confirmation. This is where I reconfirm with Stan, and then he asks me to reconfirm and send him a statement. This is where I reconfirm with Stan and provide him my statement. This is where he asks me to reconfirm, reply with a statement, and I comply. This is the next day where he re-mails me asking for my reply that's in his remail. This is where I lose patience with Stan losing my emails and tell him to send up my information, and he waits another month to tell me he missed my email. This is where I asked to talk to Stan's supervisor to let him know that our veteran service officer can't use email. He refuses to respond, so I push the issue and get this.
Oh yeah, I just served up some Stan Clark right there!
This set me up for years of homelessness and appeals that I had to navigate by myself. And when it finally goes through, in spite of Stan Clark,
Guess who adds it to his total for victories for veterans?
but it gets better.
Turns out his day job was interfering with his private campaign with the town to look into labor laws. He's so busy with his campaign that he gets caught sending out emails for it from his official account during business hours. In fact, he's so inundated with emails he gets to hire an assistant as a digital expert.
So flash forward years later when I'm back in Gettysburg visiting family.
I get stabbed by a repeat offender. Your district attorney charges me with a felony so I won't testify against his buddy and then falsely incarcerates me 3 times. Then exonerates my assailant in an Epstein-style sweetheart deal.
I alert
The Gettysburg Council and the Gettysburg Times, the county commissioners, the police IA, the Attorney General's office, Governor Tom Wolf, and the FBI.
and they all say, except for my state rep,
Dan Mao, whom apologizes for my treatment and punts the football to my veterans representative. And again.
Oh yeah, I just served up some Stan Clark right there!
So I contact our resident veterans representative tax expert and...
that is how your $130,000 a year veteran service office conducts business. Unless, that is, they're keeping quiet for political reasons. I'm not really sure which one is more disgusting. You pick.
Meanwhile, we're getting fed these stories when this is the reality of the situation. At the same time, our longtime assistant editor and lead investigative reporter are both leaving the paper.
If you think these county cronies aren't capable of hiding something huge from you, then ask them to subpoena the video of me getting stabbed.
Smells like scandal.
Greg, that kind of scared the poo out of me.